Hey, it's Abdullah, and this is the Nokia 6300 4G. Now, a lot of you have requested for me to cover this device as it's supposed to be a more logical feature phone that offers a bit less on the nostalgia side, but a lot more when it comes to value for money as well as features. From the get-go, the box is a lot more simple than some of the fancy original series devices. And the device comes in three colors: white, green, and dark gray. Inside the box are the product quick guide booklets, the removable 1500 mAh battery, which is a BL4XL, your pretty basic charging brick, which is a 2.75 watts charging brick, which also charges using a micro USB port, and the headset, which also adds FM radio functionality once it's connected. There is a small slit on the back cover, which you can use to access the battery compartment. The device supports two SIM cards as well as an SD card slot, which supports up to 32 GB of additional storage. On the setup, you select your language as well as your keyboard languages. Then you can connect Wi-Fi to continue the setup. And then you're given the option to allow GPS. And now you're pretty much ready to go. There is a software update that's available for this device. The update is about 6 months old, and if I had to guess, I'd say the device won't be receiving any more of these. Now that we're up to date, let's walk you through the hardware. On the front, you have a 2.4-inch VGA display, which is 320 by 240 pixels in resolution. The D-pad underneath the display is actually one of the most comfortable that I've used out of all of these feature phones. It's quite big and nice and clicky. The shortcut keys look small, but they're actually perfectly fine for day-to-day usage, and they offer nice feedback too. Although you can immediately see that the glossy finish is starting to gather fingerprints. This might be the best keypad on any of these feature phones, actually. On the top you have the power button, which is also the lock and unlock button, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. The bottom houses the micro USB port for charging. The right and left side of the device are completely devoid of any buttons, and you'll notice that the whole edges of the device are made out of a glossy plastic finish. On the back there is a VGA camera with an LED flash over it, and the loudspeaker at the bottom, and the whole back layer is made out of a matte plastic finish. The overall shape and design of the form factor makes it sit quite comfortably in the hand, even though it doesn't exactly have the biggest display area for its overall dimensions. In terms of processing and memory, this one comes with the Qualcomm 8909 processor with 4 gigs of built-in memory and 512 megabytes of RAM. As I mentioned earlier, you can add up to 32 gigabytes of storage with an SD card. The system takes 1.7 gigabytes of the total storage, so the usable space out of the box is 2.21 gigabytes. And the device is running on KaiOS version 2.5.4, which is identical to the Nokia 8000 that I recently featured. Here are the built-in applications on the device, so you guys can have a better idea about what to expect. And then a bunch of pre-installed game trials, which you can buy if you're enjoying. Settings, which also include hotspot, by the way. There's also a memory cleaner to keep the device running fresh. That's pretty much it, but I'd love to hear from actual users of this device. Do you guys recommend this or not? And please be very specific about the things that you like or don't like in the comment section to help the people who are considering this device understand what they can expect. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.